Good morning, my peeps. We're here at the Goodwill today, and we're going to be flipping for a profit. This is a wife in need of coffee, thrifting, and flipping for a profit on YouTube, and also Nikki's Treasures on Facebook. If you guys see anything that you like, let's make a deal. We can make a deal today. So let's go into Goodwill today and see what we can find. You guys have a blessed day, and I'll be back. So here we are. We're at the Goodwill today, looking to flip things to make a profit, looking for treasures. I found this armoire. It's a tall armoire, and it only had drawers in it. It didn't open, just had 3 drawers, and one was a fake drawer. I was kind of concerned that they wanted, I think it was $29.99 for that, so I decided to skip it. I found this piece of glass that had 2 seals on it, and I looked it over really well. It looked like a nice piece, but it had a chip on it. So I decided to go ahead and leave that behind. And they rolled out a couple new carts today, so I went over to take a look.
A couple carts out today.
And as I was going through looking at things, I did find something very peculiar. The green glass was nice, but couldn't flip that for a profit. And then the bears was party light. Not too much to be made for that on a profit. The picture frames were mediocre. But I did find this purple glass. I collect purple glass, and this is good to add to my collection. And then I did find some Fire King, but I wasn't real sure on flipping that for a profit. That was a vintage piece. I found this, I think it's like a gravy bowl, but it was pretty modern, and I decided to put that back. I couldn't flip that for a profit. They had a lot of footballs there today. So I'm looking through this basket, and I'm finding a couple face moisturizers. This one caught my eye, and I thought for a couple dollars, I looked it up online, and I can make about $8 on that. And flip that for a profit. The other stuff was okay, but I didn't see much room in those. And then I found some glass beads. The reason the smiley face is there, I was trying to cover up the customer's face, but I wasn't doing a very good job. So these are glass beads. I could flip those for a profit. That was a tile I decided to put back. They had a lot of Easter stuff out today. I did find this glass fish, but usually clear glass does not make much of a profit. But I did find a snowflake paperweight that was very intriguing. So I thought I could flip that and make a profit. So I put it in my cart. And I made sure to look to see if there was anything else I could flip, but the cart's pretty full of Easter stuff. So I came over to this end cap and found a hobbyist piece that was made out of clay. And then I found this jewelry box. Very unique, I thought. And for the price, I can totally flip that for a profit, even if I have to redo it a little bit. It looked like it was missing a top piece to it, but the drawers all work and everything was in there. Came across these cast iron pans, and
they have to be
I couldn't really, there wasn't much room to make a profit on those for $10.49. It's hard to flip one of those cast iron pans for double when they're that small, but that would be a great buy for somebody that's just starting out with their cast iron collection. That one was $15.49, so I left those behind. And then I ended up finding this paper towel holder by KitchenAid. It was in pretty good condition and at a really good price, and I think I can flip that for a profit. So I put that in my cart.
Let me sell that.
Didn't have much glassware today.
Not sure what you used.
I found this cute little, I don't know what you call it, little dish, Princess House, but it was too small to do anything with, so I put it back. I checked out these cow pieces and they were plastic.
Plastic.
Not sure what I would use those for, but I put those back. Still shopping to see what we can flip for a profit. Here I found a ceramic like corn sack, but I put it back, not much made to be there. And then I went down this end cap and I found this glass jewelry box, which I thought was in really good condition. It said sparkle on it, and you got to make sure, even though it has new tags on it, you got to make sure there's no cracks or chips or anything like that. And I was looking at it really carefully. I was like, where's the crack? Boom. There it was. So I put that back. I looked at that pottery piece. Not much money to be made there. I found this Italy cup. I wasn't real sure about it. It seemed kind of juvenile. Found a sanding block, but I didn't know if Bill wanted that for his collection, so I put that back. Went down the sporting goods aisle and I found this catcher's mask, brand new. Checked it out online and they go for about $40 to $50, so I'll make a good profit on that. And I put that in my cart. So you can see everything I've got in my cart, pretty full up. Checking out all the end caps. Trying to do voiceovers because everybody's talking real loud. Went down the appliance aisle. I didn't see much. I did come across these lamps. The one I think was made in China. Wasn't real concerned about that one. The one that I really wanted to look at was the brass one there. It was pretty heavy, so I think it's vintage, but I was concerned about trying to find a replacement glass to go in it. And I've had a hard time with replacement glass lately, trying to figure out how to fit it into a lamp like that. So I decided to leave that behind. Couldn't make a profit on that. Decided to leave it behind. So here's my cart. It's full. I do decide to put back that milk glass basket that's in my cart. I did find this pitcher. It's vintage, and it's got a name on the bottom. No chips, very good condition. I figured I could make a profit on that. So I stuck that in my cart. That was a very nice piece of glass pitcher there. Checked for chips and all that, and there was none, so I'm going to be listing that. So I went over to check over the picture frames and stuff, and didn't quite find a lot today. Found a couple of artsy things, but nothing that I really could flip for a profit. So I left those on the shelf. And looked down there, and they had a couple of huge pictures that were really nice for like a big room. I found this plaque here that looked like it had hand-painted flowers on there, which was very pretty, but the sticker said made in China. So I left that on the shelf. And this picture here was really nice because I have one from my grandmother that she had hanging in her house before she passed, and I have that in my house. And then I found this huge clock, but I had no room in my car, and it was made in China and didn't know if it worked or not. So I left that on the shelf. I found this shelving unit, looked really intriguing, but the problem with that was the shelves were slanted, and I don't think you could put anything on the shelves and they would stay there. So I was very confused with this shelving unit. So I decided, well, I looked at it several times, turned it around, make sure that the shelves were slanted, and then I decided to put it back on the shelf. But I turned it every which way, trying to figure out how you could put that on the wall and put stuff on it, and it wasn't going to work. So yep, left it on the shelf.
I am, thank you.
Found this, looks like a medallion type thing, and it said Linux on the back, but it was made in China. And it felt pretty flimsy, so I don't know if it was a pendant or some sort of necklace that didn't have all the pieces there. So I left it on the shelf. Going through the metal section, I didn't see very much here. There was a couple signs here that said something about lake. I'm not really sure what it really said, because I'm not pointing the camera at it. I'm not really good with the camera right now, but I'm learning. This is like my second or third trip. I did find this sign, "Be Kind" by Ray Dunn, and I felt that there was enough on the end of that to make a profit. So I stuck that in my cart. Looking at the end cap here, I found these 2 little bears, which was really a cool find. No chips, no nicks or scratches of any kind, and they're made out of St. Helens ash, Mount St. Helens ash.
Good shape.
Very unique, and I felt there was room to make a profit on that. And I was checking out this other end cap, and I found this marble utensil holder, but there was quite a few chips out of the bottom of it, and I decided to leave that on the shelf. I found this milk glass basket, hand painted. I looked it over pretty good to make sure there was no chips or nicks or anything like that, no cracks. It looked pretty good, but at the end of this video, I end up putting it back because milk glass doesn't really do very well here. I've tried it on eBay as well, and it just doesn't move very well. Haven't had the best of luck with it, so I do stick it in my cart, but I do put it back later on. Hey everyone, so that concludes our daily trip to the Goodwill today. So if you see anything that you like, or if you're interested in anything, just give me a contact and we'll get in touch and we'll get the item to you. I hope you enjoyed my shopping trip today, and we'll do more in the future. So visit my wife in need of coffee, thrifting and flipping for a profit on YouTube, and Nikki's Treasures on Facebook. I appreciate all of your guys' time today, and wishing you all well, and God bless. Have a great day.